So the third physicist who believe in the wave function collapse is Jan von Neumann. So the mathematical postulate, Jan von Neumann is the person who formally cemented collapse into the mathematical framework of quantum mechanics. In his 1932 book, Mathematical Foundation of Quantum Mechanics, he declared that the quantum system changes via two completely different independent processes. Process to the smooth deterministic continuous evolutions dictated by the Schrödinger equations. And we have the process one, the discontinuous random uh, instantaneous projection postulate. Wave functions collapse that violently takes over the moment a measurement occurs. So together with the Neil Morse, these ideas form the Copenhagen interpretations, which remains the standard textbook view taught in physics classes today. So this is John Feynman's wave function collapse, 1932. So how the simulation works? So pre-measurement powerful. So the system starts in a superposition state. The probability density is an asymmetrical complex curve because it is weighted combinations of three different wave frequency interacting with one another. So we have the measurement. So the red one here. Uh, Example, we have uh, the red. So clicking measure energy triggers the von Neumann collapse. The complex purple curve instantly vanishes, replaced by a pure symmetrical sine wave squared. This is an eigenstate. Okay, so here we have the uh, uh, numbers. The third one is the probability engine. This is the mathematical expression of the quantum state used in the formulation. So we have the wave function equal to the square root of zero point 0.5 get 1 plus square root of point 3 here get then plus square root of zero point 0.2 get 3. So the wave function here, psi, this is the wave functions of the particle system. Then we have get 1, get 2, get 3. These are quantum states. Specifically energy eigenstate labeled by the quantum number n. So think of them as three possible allowed configuration the particle can be in. So we have the superposition. The particle is not in just one state. It is in a combination of all the three states at the same time. So we have the square root of 0.5, square root of 0.3, and the square root of 0.2 here. So these are the amplitudes complex numbers in real quantum mechanics, but here they are real and positive for simplicity. So connection to probability, Born's rule. So if you square the amplitudes, you get the probabilities here. So probability of collapsing to n equal to 1, so square root of the square of square root of 0.5 equal to 0.5%. Probability of collapsing to n equal to 2, square root of 0.3 equal to 0.3, 30% equal to 30%. Probability of collapsing to n equal to 3, the square of the square root of 0.2 equal to 0.2, that's equal to 20%. So this exactly matches the probability engine text used earlier. So before measurement, the system is in this spread out superposition. When you click observe, the simulation randomly picks one of the three states according to these probabilities, and the wave function collapses into that single state. This one, like this one. So this is the standard way quantum states are written in the notation, the bracket notation used by the physicists.